We developed 5 goals, and there's 2 that we're going to talk about tonight. This first one is the strategic goal around staff and student well-being. It goes the other way, by the way. It's student and staff well-being, and it's not because we don't care about our staff, but the students are why we're here. We do care about our staff, though. That's important, too. We have to take care of them all. So we've done a lot of work in the past. You guys have done a lot of work. My children, or my youngest, was certainly the beneficiary of some of the Challenge Success work. And the Challenge Success, I think, program has made a huge difference for this school system. There's been a lot of time spent on educating our educators. So thinking about those kinds of questions raised in the video. Why are we doing this? What about homework? Like, is this busy work time well spent? My kid spends 2 or 3 hours a night on homework and feels like none of it's of value. So why are we doing this? That educator education has been huge, and I think Challenge Success has really made a big difference. I truly believe that, and we've seen reports from our students saying that it has. The high school break in the morning. You have to see it to believe it, but if you've seen it, you'll know. Those kids, it's like they change right before your very eyes. They have this time to just take a breath, and it's awesome. The middle school H block, another really, really good example of just allowing the kids a little bit of freedom to choose. If they want to go and get support, they can go and get support. But if they want to go into the art room and throw pots, they can. Or sit around a table and talk with their friends. I had a visitor from Australia, a superintendent from Australia here a few weeks back, and went in and talked to some of the kids in the art room in the middle school, and it was amazing just to watch them interact with each other, be social, no phones out. Imagine that, real eye contact, real conversation. It was awesome, and the superintendent was thrilled in the conversations with the kids because they let down their guard a little bit and converse. The homework review, the homework-free weekends, the extracurricular schedules and adjusting those schedules so that they weren't extreme. There's still work we can do in these regards. We're not done. Challenge Success, the thing about Challenge Success that I love is it continually puts the mirror up in front of your face. You have to keep looking to see if you're in fact talking the talk or just talking the talk, or are you walking the walk. The exam changes. There definitely have been exam changes, and there could possibly be others. People have asked that question, do we have to have those exams? When you have Challenge Success, and the Challenge Success parents, as a principal, when you have those parents saying, can we talk about exams? Can we talk about the way we do it? It makes a difference. Parents do have an influence, especially when they're bunched. So there's a lot of power in that. And I think that's why we had exam changes, and I don't think it's impacted our kids in a negative way. And then the parent education piece. We're doing a great job with parent education, but I think we can do much more. I definitely think we can do much more. And in the strategic plan, there is a specific component that talks about educating our youngest parents. I have to tell you a quick story, but when my children were coming through here at Pine Hill School, I remember my wife saying, she wasn't used to the Dover-Sherburne culture, and she used to say to me, it's like social engineering around here. I'd say, what are you talking about? Well, like, Julia didn't get invited to so-and-so's birthday party, but all these other kids did, and all those kids are like in the favored status group, and she's not. I was like, yeah, I think you're imagining that, but over time we kind of did see that, and it's really clear. And I understand it. I understand why we do what we do. I'm not pointing the finger at us in a negative way, because we've done it too in my family. I'm just saying that we need to educate parents at the earliest age, at the very earliest age, about whether or not that's necessary. Is it necessary, for example, for your kid to be reading when they're in kindergarten? My God, do you know how many people panic about that? My poor oldest, she's my most dysfunctional. My youngest, she's great, because we left her alone. But my oldest, we honed in on that. She wasn't reading in kindergarten, and this kid came up the street and was reading our bumper stickers, and I went in and I must have read 20 books to her that night. And wasn't necessary. She did great. She took like 6 AP courses and went to Holy Cross and is now doing really well and is happy. She was fine. I worried it was my problem, not hers. And I think our parents need to know that. I want to connect our younger parents with our veteran parents.